Good morning, students. Today in this class, we are going to learn about a representation of the data by using bar graphs. In our previous class, we have discussed about a representation of the data in the form of tally marks and in the form of pictographs. So, what is the difference between pictographs and bar graphs? So, my dear children, when we represent the data using pictograph, but it was found that this is not only time consuming but also difficult. So bar graphs are the best to represent the data. Bar graphs are the best to represent the data compared to pictograph. So then what are bar graphs? How to represent, how to construct bar graphs? So children, bar graphs are used to represent independent observations with the frequencies. Independent observations with frequencies. In bar graphs, bars of uniform width are drawn horizontally or vertically with equal facing between them. Equal facing between them. The length of the bars represent the frequency of the data items. So these are the little bit information about bar graphs. Then how to construct bar graph? Children, suppose the question is given. One question is given, for example, construct a bar graph by taking an example. Here, the proportion of the people living in a colony are given in the following table. Profession farmers, number of persons 40, and then businessmen, number of persons 10, private employees 15%, and then government employees 35%, and laborers 5%. So this is the data given. Profession, first one, profession and number of persons. Profession, first profession what? Farmers. Number two is businessmen. Number three is private employee. Number four is government employee. Number five is laborers. So this is the data is given. How we can represent the data in the form of bar graphs. So number of persons 40, number of persons 10, number of persons 15, and number of persons 35 and 5. 35 and 5. So this is the data is given. And in this data, is given, and how to represent this data in the form of bar graphs. So first, how to construct a bar graph first. First of all, draw two perpendicular lines. Okay, two perpendicular lines. You can draw two perpendicular lines. This is one perpendicular line. This is another perpendicular line. Okay, draw two perpendicular lines. One horizontal x-axis. This is no doubt. This is x-axis. And one vertical. This is y-axis. Or this is what? Y-axis and x-axis. Okay. Now, along the y-axis, mark number of people. So here we can mark number of people in the colony. Along y-axis, mark number of people in the colony. And along the x-axis, mark profession. So here you can mark profession. You can mark profession along x-axis. Now, select a suitable scale on the x-axis. Suitable scale. We have to select suitable scale on the x-axis say 1 centimeter equal, for example, 1 centimeter equal to, you know very well, 1 centimeter equal to 5 persons. You can take 5 persons. Okay. Now simple here. First farmers, next one businessmen, B for businessmen, next PE private employees, next GE government employees, and next laborer, L for laborer. So now we are 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, so on. Scale, because 1 centimeter equal to 5 persons. Now first one, farmers, how many are there? 40 are there. So directly just you draw here 40. 40 can draw over. What this is? Farmers. This is farmers, 40. Okay, exactly 40. Next, businessmen, how many are there? Just 10 people are there, businessmen. So that just equal facing, no? You have to include equal facing. So businessmen. This is called businessmen. Businessmen. Third one, what? Private and 15 are there, just 15. So here equal facing. Okay. So P employee, private employees is what? 15 are there. So just deal with 15 members. P private employees. Next, government employees, how many are there? Simple here. Government employees. Government employees. 35 are there. So up to here you can take 35 is up to here. So this is a G government employees. Laborers, just 5 members are there, I think so. Yeah, just 5 members. This is laborers. Okay. Now you see that there is a space between 2 bars, must be same, equal spacing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Farmers, businessmen, private employees, government employees, and laborer. So this is the way of representing the given data in the form of bar graphs. This is vertical bar graphs, and you can also draw horizontal bar graphs like this, horizontal bar graphs. Okay, and this is one example. And second one, you can see horizontal bar graph. So horizontal bar graph is what? Generally, see, man, simple here. Take same, number of persons you can take like this. Here you can take number of persons here. Persons. And you can take profession. Okay. What profession here? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. You can take 40, 45. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, so on. First what? What is the first one here? First one is the profession. First one, farmers. How many farmers are there? 35 members are there, no? Farmers, how many are there? Farmers, 40 members are there, farmers. 40 members are directly. Drop directly 40 members. And next one, businessmen are there. How many businessmen are there? How many businessmen are there? Nearly there are 10 businessmen are there. 10 is what? Here only. Okay, 10 businessmen are. This is called horizontal bar graphs. And third one, 15 are there. What is third one here? P, private employees. Third one, 15 are there. Okay. And G, government employees. How many are there? Government employees, 35 are there. So 35. And last 5. So this is laborer. Okay, that is only 5 members are there, laborer. Okay, so this is the way of y-axis and x-axis. So this is the way of drawing the given data in the form of bar graphs. I think understood everybody. After watching this video, you can solve the exercise 8.3 in a graph book. Okay, thank you and have a nice day.